Hey there, welcome to Second Thoughts. This is a series all about ideas that we have probably had a different thought about. Today, we're going to talk about the idea of rugged individualism. Not a new word, it's not a new idea. I think it's probably not a great idea, but it is an idea worth having a second thought about. Rugged individualism, it's an idea that stemmed from the Wild West. Literally, you were in the mountains by yourself, sifting through the stream for gold or whatever, and you had to be this rugged person. You had to be rugged enough to make it literally on your own. There was no one else around to help you. You had to fend for yourself. You had to bring enough water. If you got hurt, you had to, tend to your own wounds. You had to be rugged, self-reliant, able to make it on your own. And that was a necessary thing. At some point, this idea got picked up as a political platform. Literally, people ran for their presidency based on the idea of rugged individualism. The catch about rugged individualism, I don't need anyone, I can do it all myself, is actually, I know as cliche as this sounds, is a trauma response. That is a response to growing up in environments where you couldn't rely on others, where you had to take care of yourself. This thought of not being able to trust anyone, or the feeling of not being able to trust anyone, and the need to go it alone, to not rely on anyone, to be completely self-reliant. We actually have this massive codependency thing going on in the world around us, especially here in the United States, based around rugged individualism. You have to go it alone. You have to be able to rely on no one. If you aren't capable of relying only on yourself, then you've done something wrong. That's kind of the message around this rugged individual idea. And so the second thought about rugged individualism, at least my second thought, is we actually need to learn how to live with people. We need to learn how to live in community. We need to learn how to be okay relying on others, because guess what? Being a rugged individual is actually impossible. You can't not rely on others. I suppose if you were still off in the mountains somewhere panning for gold, it may be, but 99.9% of us are not. We are here in communities, in cities, in towns, in suburban areas, wherever you are reliant on others for something. Even if it is the air we're breathing, we are reliant on how others treat the quality of the air that we are breathing, the water we drink, let alone the food we eat, the roads we drive on, the mail, the schooling, work, all of that is dependent on other people. And so our second thought this week is we need to learn how to make it okay. I think that's step one, making it okay to be reliant on others. And then B, we need to allow ourselves to trust other people to the degree that they are showing and proving they can be trusted. So trusting responsibly. And knowing that we're not actually alone. We don't live in a vacuum. We are in this world together. We're creating together. We're living together. Not only is that okay, it's necessary. It's necessary that we are working together, that we recognize the collaboration that is already happening. And when we make it okay, we can actually collaborate better. We can make life easier. So rugged individualism, not actually a thing. Our second thought, being collaborative, working together, learning to be together, learning to rely on each other in productive ways. Thanks for tuning in today for this week's Second Thought. While you are here, subscribe, drop a comment. How have you been able to shift out of rugged individualism or into embracing collaboration?